Hey, so today I am reviewing this book. It's called Practical Demon Keeping and it's by Christopher Moore. I've read quite a few of Christopher Moore's other books and I really enjoyed them. And because this is the first one that he ever wrote and it's the first one in a kind of series, there's a lot of books that he wrote which are set in the same area as this one. I thought I'd give this one a go before starting the other Pine Cove books, just to see what they're like. It's about a man called Travis. He's 90 years old, but he doesn't look a day over 25, as pointed out by one of the other characters. This is because he's the keeper of a demon called Catch. The book is told from a point of view of many different characters, some major, some minor. Travis and Catch arrive in a small town called Pine Cove, and they've been brought here because Travis met this woman who he loved on a train many, many years ago, but then he let her go, and now he's come back to find her. I should probably mention that Catch is actually invisible to everyone apart from Travis, unless he's in his eating form, like when he's about to eat someone, where he grows to about 6 feet tall, and he's green and scaly. Catch may be cruel and seem like a really unlikable character, but he does have some really endearing moments, such as when he's enjoying a Cookie Monster comic. And then there's also this other thing that's going on where this race of people called the Jinn, I think it's pronounced, who were around since before the humans were on Earth, but then they were banished. Travis unintentionally became Catch's demon keeper, but it's now up to him to keep him under control. Unfortunately, Catch does go out of control when Travis leaves him to go on a date. This book is incredibly well edited. It has loads of different subplots, and in only 280 pages, it moves at a really nice pace. All of the characters have their own backstories, they're not all one-dimensional people, and they're all really interesting. It's really funny, and it has lots of little gags. To be honest, I did find it a little difficult to get into at the start, and I didn't have that much motivation. But after a little while, it kind of started to pull me in, and I really wanted to know what happened next. Although it's not as good as other books that Christopher Moore wrote, it's still really, really enjoyable, and it's such a good first book, Travis is a really good guy. He kind of tries to not let Catch eat too many innocent people by pointing him towards the ways of bums and drug dealers and stuff. I find it really interesting that there's loads of characters contributing to the narrative. I think it's really interesting and it gives us loads of different viewpoints and kind of tells us what their motives are rather than just having them tell us out loud to the main character so that we can finally find out at the end of the book or whatever. I'd recommend this book to anyone. It's really not difficult to read. It's interesting, it's layered, it's entertaining, it's an absolute delight to read. Although I'm very much in favour of this book, because it's not as good as his other works, and to be honest though, I think even if I had read it without having read any of his other books, I would have still thought there's something missing, it could have been better. And so I'm just going to give it a 3.5 out of 5. But it's still good, and I think you should read it, because I like it, and I like Christopher Moore. Bye!